Well, my husband and I had the most gigantuous breakthrough off the charts, off this planet. We took Arno's class 2 weeks ago. And prior to that, actually, we met Arno in February. We were at an event down here in Southern California in February. And we came to this event and just miraculously were told about Arno. And so 15 minutes later, we were sitting in his class telling us about the 7-step workshop. So we get all finished with the class and we're sitting there looking at each other trying to figure out how in the world we're going to pay for it. And he even offered $25 a month. We were so desperate and such a mess with our finances, and here we are, senior citizens. We've made tons of money in our life and never been irresponsible with it, to our knowledge, but we were just in a boat that was really, really bad. And we didn't know what we were going to do, so I gave a credit card, but I didn't even know that credit card was going to work. And lo and behold, I get home and I'm thinking, oh my God, they can't even charge $25 on that credit card, so I had to come up with another one. So I called in and told them to change the credit card number to the other one so that we could even come up with the March $25 the February $25 payment. Okay. Anyway, we go to the workshop then. Meanwhile, he offered to give us the 3-day video program. So John and I worked diligently on that 3-day video program, and we started getting some breakthrough with that, but it was just kind of minimal, but at least it, set the pace for what was going to happen during the workshop. At any rate, we set intentions for the workshop, and one of my intentions was to be able to have a financial breakthrough. And I didn't really know whether it was believable. I kind of was hanging on the faith of listening to everybody else's testimonies, hoping it would work for me. And I had some other intentions that I put down too. And I guess it was on the last day of the workshop, I got a chance to work with Merit. And I had an amazing breakthrough regarding some issues with my mom. And these are things that I'd worked through over and over again, using about every kind of modality you can imagine. My husband and I are both trained we're both master NLP, master hypnotherapist, Reiki master teachers, you name it, we've trained in about every modality there is. And that doesn't mean none of them worked before, because they all did, but they didn't work to the root of what the 7 steps do. And so I had this amazing, I was crying, going through everything, with this time that Mara was working with me, and I knew I had a huge breakthrough. I did not realize exactly what all that was, connected to, but it was definitely connected to the money issue. So the breakthrough I had really was with my relationship with money, okay? So at any rate, we get home, and on Tuesday, go to the mailbox, and we had a situation where we've been fighting this appeal for something that somebody owed us a ton of money since 2012, and we didn't really think we were ever going to get it. On Tuesday, we got notice that our appeal had been heard, and we were going to get the money. Wow. The money arrived, okay, and so I called Arno and I told him, and I said, I even told him before the money had actually arrived, but we knew we were going to get it. Anyway, so I told him, I said, look, we want to just pay cash for it. As soon as this money comes, we want to pay cash. So we got to pay cash today for every one of the classes, including the ozone class. Oh. Very excited. 7 steps works. The other thing too is I have been waking up depressed, like you wouldn't believe, because of this financial thing. And I just really felt like there was no hope. So every morning I would fight this horrendous depression. And when I woke up on Monday morning Monday morning here, okay, I woke up and I wasn't depressed. And then on Tuesday, I wasn't depressed. And I was like, wow. And that was even before we got the letter. And then we got the letter. It was like, wow, I was really free. So. How long have you been depressed for? Well, I would say my whole life, but I really noticed it. Huge depression since 1983. Wow. So, it's been ongoing. So it was worse in 1983, but it was really depression probably, because I've had a lot of the same issues that you've had, with my childhood. So anyway, I am not depressed anymore.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, it's so big. The day after the course.
Yes. The results and benefits of our training program are only available to members of our private association.